dat wij diegene zijn die met elkaar op de een of andere manier duidelijk moeten maken aan de andere mensen die hier niet staan, dat er iets moet gaan gebeuren aan de macht van Monsanto en van die hele grote instituten. Het moet weer terug naar ons!
There's a huge Malthusian project going on right now, and it's been going on since I was born. My mother introduced me to the problem, and that is control of food and water. And that's what Monsanto is one of the main movers and shakers in trying to do. I first became aware of it in the late 80s and early 90s when the Zapatistas approached my collective in New York and asked us to translate and publish the Zapatistas' documents of a new Mexican revolution, which was a collection of their manifestos and communiques. So in 1994 we published that, and one of the dominant themes for them and for the Zapatista insurrection was that Monsanto was trying to steal their corn seeds. And what they were doing was they had colluded with the Mexican government, and they had made a deal so that peasant farmers, campesinos, had to buy seeds, and they'd already, for generations, they'd used their own seeds, but Monsanto wanted to take control of the seed stock. And part of what Monsanto was trying to do, I'm sure you know this, is because the genetically modified seed stock is sterile, you have to buy it every year, and also it pollinates and contaminates native seed stocks, and Monsanto has a patent on the genes of the corn they sell. I'm talking about North American maize. It's now one of the third most important, or one of the three most important food supplies in the world. So by insisting on the use of their own genetically modified stock, the pollen from their stock contaminates native species and varieties, and those varieties, the genetic material from the contaminant pollens turns up in the native varieties, and then Monsanto can sue and take the seeds away from the farmers. This is a plan. This is something that they have been doing now for 20 years that we know of, and almost half of the current maize production in Mexico in the past 20 years has become genetically modified. So it happens very quickly, and that was Calderon's government allowed Monsanto to do that. Now on the 20th of April of this year, Obama signed the Monsanto Protection Act into law in the United States. That means that Monsanto is not subject to American law except under extraordinary circumstances. So you can't bring a lawsuit against Monsanto if you're an organic farmer in the United States or Canada or Mexico. So hooray for us, we're real winners. But the Zapatistas have not died and gone away. On the 21st of December of 2012, they turned up again in the Lacandon areas of Mexico. 40,000 of them took to the streets. And on the 30th of December through the 2nd of July, or 2nd of January, they held court and invited people like us from all over the world who came down, and as a new attempt to resist. But if Europe does what Obama does, then once the seeds are in the fields, then you know it's out of the box. So anyhow, I admire, I'm glad to see everyone here, and I admire what you're doing. I admire just being here. I'm glad you're just here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jordan Sinovich from Canada. The question is, can we stay awake long enough?
I'm against that one company is taking over the whole world and taking over the whole food chain and poisoning the whole food chain, and yeah, it's not right, so that's why we're here.
Monsanto, that it is all those manipulation will make people sick. And that's good for the pharmaceutical industry, but not for us.
Yeah, I was a sport professional and diet, nutrition and stuff. So I'm more concerned about the quality of the food.
We're fighting against the poison in our neighborhood. We're just living there, and why are they using all the chemicals next to us without telling us? Yeah. Strange, isn't it?
Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs. Thank you.